author point of view, Jungkook was reading some documents, fully focused on his work, when his office door opened. When Jungkook looked up, his eyes widened, seeing his 9 months wife. Why you come downstairs? His voice came harshly, though he wanted to ask softly. Hearing him, Yan stood in her place with a pout, thinking he could ask her softly. Jungkook got up from the chair and went towards her. Yan pouting, I want ice cream. Jungkook sighed. You could have told any maid to call me. You know, na, it's not good for you to walk on stairs. He held your shoulder and walked towards the couch, making you sit down. I want ice cream. Jungkook nodded and took out his phone, typing a something. Which flavor? He asked you. But Yan did not reply, so he looked at you. Yan puppy eyes, don't you know my favorite ice cream? I know you don't care about me. Jungkook sighed. I know chocolate flavor is your favorite, but nowadays you don't like it. I want to eat chocolate ice cream. Wo. Jungkook hummed. Then he put the phone back in his pocket. Want to eat ice cream right now? Wait for a few minutes. Why you act so cold? Talk to me sweetly. I have so much work, he said and sat on his chair again. Yan mumbling. Rude, huh? Jungkook heard it but did not say anything. Soon one maid came with ice cream. Yan happily ate her ice cream, totally unaware that Jungkook is admiring her with his soft eyes. Yan felt his eyes on her, so she looked at him, but Jungkook immediately looked away in his laptop. Yan thought, does he really was looking at her or it was just her overthinking her? While Jungkook peeked slightly, but then again looked down. When Yan looked at him, next day, the next morning, the Jeon mansion was filled with a calm silence until the sound of footsteps and quiet greetings echoed through the hallway. Jungkook's secretary Mark and three other employees had arrived early for a meeting. Since Yan was 9 months, Jungkook had started working from home, keeping in his watchful reach and his wife even closer. He sat on the couch, laptop open, wearing a plain black shirt, with his hair slightly messy. Even like that, he looked focused eyes, a calm but sharp aura that made people nervous to even too loud. Yan sat beside him, dressed in a loose, soft sweat, her hand resting on her stomach as she quietly watched him work. Good morning, boss. Mark greeted, followed by the others. Jungkook only nodded, eyes still on the screen. But one of the female employees, a new one, could not help stealing a glances at him. Her eyes, a little too long on Jungkook. Yan noticed. Oh, she noticed every look that woman gave. A little inside her, without a word, she shifted closer to Jungkook. His eyes flicked toward her briefly, surprised when she leaned her head on his in front of everyone. The employees froze. Mark's eyes widened slightly, but he pretended to check his notes, clearly knowing better than to comment. Jungkook blinked, cocked off guard, but the small smile tugging at his betray his amusement. What is this? He murmured softly, enough for her to hear. Yan did not answer, only nuzzled closer, pretending to be, but her eyes, those eyes, shoot a sharp, cold glance toward the female employee. A silent, he is mine, my husband, don't even think about it. Stay the aft of him. Jungkook felt her even without words. His curved as he placed his hand on her head, gently caressing her. Tired already, he asks quietly. The female employee quickly dropped her gaze, but Yan did not miss how her slightly in irritation. Yan gave her one last look, a faint smile on her, as if saying, try something and you will regret it. Everyone knew the rumors, what Jeon Jungkook could do to those who crossed him, and everyone knew how much he, his wife, if that woman dared to show even a trace of disrespect, she would not need to deal with Yan. Jungkook himself would her without blinking. Jung- now little Jungkook sat caressing her head, Yan grinning. I'm not feeling, she said cutely. Jungkook did not say further a word, while his other hand caressed Yan's. Cook, you want? Jungkook chuckled. I want a little, cute and adorable like you. Yan grinning. So she or he can also irritate you all day. Jungkook rolled his eyes, but a small smile formed on his cold face. Then you both fall. At the middle of night, Jungkook walked on the corridor, rubbing his forehead. Yan was inside the room, saw her down in the middle of night. Jungkook immediately bring her here in the hospital. Jungkook had, when he heard Yan's loud, with each passing second, he was getting more worried for Yan and the finally doctor stepped out. Jungkook rushed towards him. My wife and are okay? Yes, Mr. John. They both are. And your wife gave to a little boy. Jungkook finally took relief and he immediately went inside the room. When Jungkook entered in, Jungkook's eyes fell on his wife. His usual calm, sharp eyes were now shaky, almost unsure. He stepped closer slowly as if afraid his presence might disturb the fragile moment. Yan smiled faintly, her voice soft and tired. Our cook. Jungkook stopped right beside the, his eyes falling on the little wrap in white. For a second he could not. He just stared. Then he gave a small nod. Unable to say anything, words were not enough for what he felt. Yan whispered, pick him up. He is waiting for his. Jungkook blinked his heart in a way he had never felt before. Not in a, not even when he first saw Yan. This was a different. Carefully with trembling hands, he leaned forward and lifted the tiny into his arms. The moment he felt that soft weight against his, something broke him. All the walls he had built, all the coldness he carried, everything. His eyes filled with tears before he even realized it. His voice cracked as he whispered, Yan, he is so small and so cute, my. Yan's eyes widened slightly. She had seen him angry, calm, protective, but never like this, never crying. Seeing tears roll down his cheeks made her heart. Jungkook looked down at his son again, brushing his thumb gently over the tiny fingers. I cannot believe he's he murmured, voice breaking. He sat on the edge of the bed, still holding the carefully. After a long moment, he leaned toward Yan and pressed a tender on her forehead. Thank you, he whispered, his voice low and full of emotion. Thank you for giving me this beautiful gift. Yan smiled. Thanks to both of us, Cook. Jungkook chuckled softly and her honor.